Hi, I would like to talk to you about something that's on my mind. Just thinking about works like Left Behind and Harry Potter. I mean, works that are basically been criticized and by the Christian communities. It's like the Christian community has no better thing to do with their time than to criticize and critique works that they find questionable in some manner or another. I mean, if you go to YouTube, you probably find lots of videos about Harry Potter being evil and Left Behind. Not being truthful because it preaches a pre-tribulation rapture and all that fun stuff. But you would hardly find any Christian that would just go out of their way to actually do something more useful than just criticize a work that they find questionable. They actually create their own works that challenge the works that they're criticizing. I mean, like for Left Behind, there's been a few works that basically challenge the idea of like a rapture. One I come across was well, there's one called the Christ Clone Trilogy, by James Boak Sr. Uh, uh, and that basically presents its own little spin on the on tribulation, also on the rapture. Just not sure I really like its idea of what it calls the rapture, but it's out there. And there's also the Last Disciple series by Hank Hanegraaff and this other guy. I don't remember his name right off the bat, who just basically set their story in the 1st century AD, talking about how they think the Book of Revelation is mostly talking about events leading up to the destruction of Jerusalem in 70 AD. And just I know, because there are people who believe that Book of Revelation is talking mostly about that time period, and not talking about a time period that's coming in. And of course there are a few others that I can't really mention off the top of my head. But there's one there that preaches a pre-rapture. It's like this happens before the wrath of God takes place, and all these people who believe that there's going to be a pre-tribulation rapture are all deceived and taking the mark of the beast, and everyone has their right to create their own version of the tribulation, because not everybody's going to agree on not everybody's going to agree on how the end times are going to play out. However, however, Harry Potter's tends to be very slim when it comes to like Christian works that 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 tell a similar story, which is why I'm creating the Jeremiah School. I mean, because it's basically supposed to be Harry Potter, but with people becoming prophets, and I mean young children becoming prophets instead of wizards and witches. I mean it's very slim because very few Christian authors would like to take on the challenge of writing a boarding school type of story where supernatural happens and just I mean, only book I've seen so far that's published that even hints at challenging Harry Potter is like The Mysteries of Woodland Academy. I mean, just and I only read part of the book so far. Just I mean, it isn't exactly what I was expecting for like a boarding school type of story. Anyway, I find the best way to criticize a work is basically to create your own work that criticizes that work. I mean, there's this Russian book series called The Science of Winning, otherwise known by the first book's title, Children versus Wizards, where it's basically Russian government sending like young kids as operatives into this school in Scotland, which is supposed to be like the its version of Hogwarts, and just unfortunately this book hasn't got an English translation as of yet. Just so it's mostly going to be geared towards Russian readers, and this is basically like Russian propaganda. I mean, because it's emphasizing that Russia is the bastion of godly values, and just and they're fighting against the decadent, satanic West. Anyway, I would basically encourage Christians who basically have a talent for like writing fiction to basically come up with their moral substitutes for like books like Left Behind and Harry Potter. I mean, because it's easier to criticize than it is to create. I mean, it takes very little effort to criticize a work. All you have to do is read it, watch it, or experience it, and just make your comments about it. Anyway, that's pretty much all I have to share with you in this video. So, have a good day, and may God bless you.